vibrar são papoilas
Hey guys, it's your boy Slow. Welcome to another episode of Benfica Career Mode, and today we're playing in the Champions League, and this is the tie that I look forward to every episode, and that's because I'm dying to get through to the knockout stages of the Champions League, and hopefully in real life as well. But we're going to start off with some training. It's Raul Jimenez. I'm going to give him 4 drills, I think, and 1 to Gonçalo Guedes, but we're going to fast forward it and see the results. I'm actually going to play these, but I'm not going to bore you showing you the whole drill. So yeah, we're just going to go to the results and see how I did. Did I do well? Did I do badly? Well, we're going to see. And incidentally, this is the last one, and this is the one I hate the most. If you've watched it before, El Rondo just annoys me. It really annoys me. It's really hard to get away from the player. But if I'm the piggy in the middle, then I find it really hard to get the ball off them. I don't understand it. I can't do it. Yeah, I think the best I've ever done was a C in this one. But yeah, this is where I end up, where I finish. And we're about to go and see the overall results for all my players. I think I might have done 2 with Guedes. Oh, I got a B. That was actually quite good there. F, beat your man. I did terribly. That's usually one of my best. And El Rondo, I got a B. Praise for me. I thought I was going to get worse than that. Anyway, let's set up the match for Celtic. We're playing away. I think we're playing away. And yeah, let's get to the start of the match. I'm not moving the team around too much. The only difference is that I'm playing with Jonas on the left-hand side with Raul Jimenez on the right, which isn't his usual position. Yeah, I've demoted Mitroglou. But let's see how Raul Jimenez does on the right-hand side. And I may put in Mitroglou at half-time if I need to, if I'm not doing well. Anyway, let's get to the start of the match and see how we do. And here we are, lads. And I'm actually playing at home. I know I said I was playing away. It was my bad, my mistake. Sorry about that, but anyway, we're playing at the Waldstadion, which is actually the Stadio de Luz, and I know someone disagreed with me in the comments a few videos back. Can't remember what it was, maybe it was the first one, and someone corrected him. Well, it's actually both. It's the Stadio de Luz and the Stadio do Sport Lisboa Benfica. It's either of the two. Anyway, there we are in first place. I don't think Man United can catch us up now. They've got 9, we've got 13. If we win today or draw, it doesn't matter. We're through anyway to the next stage of the Champions League. And we get top seed, which is good. We'll get the easier teams. But then again, this is FIFA 16. God knows what could happen. Could face anyone. Manchester City for all I know. But yeah, I'm excited for this match. Celtic, a very good team to play against. A team that we can actually put goals against quite easily. So it serves as sort of training for the next round. Sorry if you're a Celtic fan. I don't hate you. I do actually respect you. You've won the European Cup before. But yeah, let's go into the highlights. See how Raul Jimenez does on the right hand side. I'm actually quite excited to try this, and if you think I should make any changes, if you've got any suggestions for formations, or should I play the game in world class? I know I'm playing in professional at the moment because world class is just insane, or should I just play some matches in world class? Maybe the Champions League or the tougher matches, the ones against Porto, the derbies, I should put in world class just for a bit more excitement. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we've got a corner here. I won't cut to the next one until we end this. Oh, and was that Samaris? It's Samaris that tends to get the header. Yes, it is. He's currently on the yellow. Not a yellow on this match, but he's got one from the previous, and another yellow, or 2 yellows. Another yellow will get him banned from the next match, which will be the first in the knockout stages. So hopefully he'll keep calm and he won't cause us any problems. Anyway, let's get to the next highlight. So unfortunately, the first highlight you're going to have to see is Silvio knocking out Chris Commons and them getting a free kick. So yeah, not a great start for Benfica. The ball's just been floating around the midfield. Not really an exciting match, not what I was expecting. I was expecting to totally dominate this, but Celtic, fair play to them. They've actually controlled a lot of the ball. Look at this free kick. I don't know what Julio Cesar was doing there. Hits the ball in the near post, and it nearly goes in. We had a chance for a counter-attack, but then the ball just ends up being played in the midfield again. And yeah, let's hope that the game picks up as time progresses and we can score a goal or 2. Let's see. Now, literally right after, this must be one of the plays of the season. Look at Gonçalo Guedes. He just goes around that player. He's got so much technical ability and his control of the ball's just amazing. Left-footed shot, boom, straight into the back of the goal. What a goal there from Gonçalo Guedes. This guy is going to be an absolute monster. I don't know what he's going to get to. I mean, he's 74. I nearly said 84 there. That would have been a bit too much, but he's 74. I don't know how much he can progress. I don't know if he requires a lot of training. But look at this. Look at this control. He just speeds around all the defenders there. They didn't know what they were doing. A left-footed shot, a lot of power there. And I'm going to leave this audio full blast there so you could actually hear the roar that we got from the stadium. It was a fantastic goal from a great player. I'm expecting a lot from him, and maybe he'll only get to 82 or 83. I don't know what they've done or what EA's done with him, whether he's got the 90 odd potential. I certainly hope so. I mean, if they've been doing their research and using actual Portuguese fans to help with the stats, then they should give him a 90, 91, 92. This guy's an absolute monster, and he's going to be one of the key men for Portugal in the future. Him and Smith as well on the right back position. He's a fantastic player. Obviously, he's currently injured, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, these two players are just phenomenal. I can't wait to see their progress in this career mode, in FIFA, and in real life, to be honest. It's just a great goal there. What a goal. And so far, all the highlights in this game from Celtic are from free kicks. That's when they get their opportunities. Johansson there to Mulgrew. It's a shot that goes wide off the far post. No problem there for Julio Cesar. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Celtic. They've got a lot of the possession, but when it comes to attacking play, they're not good finishers. Well, at the moment, they're not showing any sort of danger in our defence. They're not causing any problems. But yeah, 1-0 to Benfica, and that's all that matters so far. And so it's half-time and time for a substitution. Some of you may not like this, but it's Guedes going out and Taarabt in. Now, the reason I'm doing this is that Guedes is only good for a half at the moment. He's 74 rated, he's quite young. In real life, he could play an entire match. But yeah, it's just better to take him off at half-time. I don't want to risk injuries. He is a beast, and I do like him. I'm not taking him off because I'm disappointed with his performance. Obviously, he scored our only goal so far. But Taarabt is a good substitution. And yeah, let's see what he can do for our team in the second half. He doesn't tend to be a goal scorer, but he's a great player. He's got a lot of technical ability, a lot of pace, and his stamina is a little bit better than Guedes. And yeah, let's see what the second half brings. So from the previous episode, you may have noticed that I've put Salvio back in the team. He's actually recovered in real life, so I've decided to put him back in. And to be fair, he was rotting in the subs bench or in the reserves there. Great shot there from Raul Jimenez. Took a deflection, almost went in top corner. But yeah, Salvio, great player. He adds a lot of pace. He adds really good ball control, great skill, obviously, and he's quite agile. And he commands that midfield. He's a really great player. Here comes Celtic down the left-hand side with Griffiths. But as you're going to see, they've got really, really poor accuracy on goal. But that's been Celtic's night tonight. And yeah, but anyway, it's time for another substitution. I'm going to put Mitroglou in for Jonas, as Jonas hasn't really done that much. Since he's come back from injury, I haven't been really that impressed with him. He's had a few things here and there. He scored a couple of goals in the last episode, but this match he's been null, really. And Talisca for Pizzi, which is a natural substitution there. They're both doing really well so far this season. And yeah, let's see if it gives an extra dimension to our attack there. A bit of fresh legs up there, and see how we go. And it's Mitroglou with his first touch of the ball. He feels agile since I've just put him in. And it was a great shot there. The Celtic goalkeeper couldn't pick it up, and it goes out for a corner, I think. But yeah, what a great effort there from Mitroglou. Oh, it wasn't a corner. I was sure that was a corner. But yeah, great start there from Mitroglou. And yeah, I think it's just a case of he's got full stamina, and he just feels good to play with at the moment. But yeah, great start from him. There he is again, but he couldn't play that through ball there to Raul. Great start. Mendy now with the possession down the right-hand side, passes it to Talisca. Samaras now on the ball, and he finds Salvio, and Jimenez is there by himself on the right-hand side. A nice little pirouette there, takes a right-footed shot. I thought that was going in. I think it hit the goalkeeper's hand, hit the post and went out. That's definitely a corner this time, by the way. But what a brilliant shot there from Raul Jimenez. Nearly gets it between the keeper and the post and nearly into the back of the net. And there's Mitroglou. He's a giant. He'd normally get that with his head. But yeah, what a great bit of movement there from Raul, and showing off some tricks as well, which is a bonus. The team feels really good with Mitroglou, Tarapt and Talisca. Great shot there. I can't believe the goalkeeper couldn't pick it up, and there was no one there waiting for the rebound either. But yet another corner there from Benfica, and it's Talisca with the corner as usual. He should be down the middle though, and Luizão there waiting for it. We've got two really good centre-backs for headers, Luizão and David Luiz, even though he doesn't tend to get there that often. I was expecting more from David Luiz in the set pieces, but yeah. So far not many goals, maybe one so far in the season. Let me know in the comments below, because I can't remember. But yeah, so far it's all Benfica. Celtic rarely picking up the ball at the moment. And now it's a bit of dangerous play here from Celtic as Izaguirre picks up the ball, crosses it in. David Luiz passes it straight back to a Celtic man, and a shot that should have gone in, but somehow ended up going over the bar. That was so close, and they get a corner in the final minutes of the game. I'm sure they're desperate to get an equaliser. We managed to clear it. We just need to get that ball out, which isn't happening. Luckily, they touched the ball and it went out for a goal kick, but it was a close one there for Benfica. That could have easily gone in. They would have got the equaliser, which would have made much of a difference in the results of the table, because we'd still go through top place, top seed. And but yeah, I don't like to draw or lose, so yeah, again they pick up the ball there, but they're clearly offside, and we're surviving, winning 1-0 on the road to getting the 3 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We got the 3 points. That's the end of the match and the end of the group stage of the Champions League. We came out on top with the 16 points. I don't know how Manchester United did, but we'll check out the table in a minute. What a fantastic match there from Benfica. There were some tough times where they could have equalised from a free kick, and that last-minute shot they had there. They should have put that into the back of the net. But yeah, overall, a good match. Great goal from Guedes. And let's go and check out the table. And there we go. We're top of the table, as I said, with 16 points. Manchester United won, so they've got 12. They go ahead to the knockout stage with us. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. It was a great first half of the Champions League. Let's see how we do in the group stages. And have I got any questions? Yeah, so I'm reaching some milestones. I want to know what I should do for the 1,000 subscriber milestone, the 10,000 subscriber milestone, and the 100,000 subscriber milestone, and whatever you guys suggest and like the most, I will do. I guarantee you I will do them. I don't want anything too harsh for the 1,000. I'm very close to it. But anyway, leave your comments in the section below. Leave a like. Let's try and get as many likes as possible. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit that button. And yeah, thank you very much. Goodbye. See you in a couple of days.